What is going on, guys? I just hit the trial and I was thinking, you know what, I'm gonna make a video, so this intro is gonna be very short. I'm gonna show you how to win a trial 90 to 95% of the time, as long as you have teammates that aren't complete rubbish. So let's get right into it. Alright, so this week's trial is S1 Ferrari. Luckily I have a couple tunes. Later on in the video I'll be showing you my my gamer card, so if you want to follow me you can download all my tunes from my gamer card. Forgot to turn off the audio or the soundtrack in the game, so these little cutscenes right here are going to be surprisingly quiet. I'm sorry, but I'm not trying to get a copyright strike this early in my YouTube career. I'm gonna have to remember that later on in the road. So anyways, I'm choosing my Ferrari Enzo. It's one of my cars I use for S1, and I'm going to show you, and we're starting in first place, so I'm going to show you the best way I know of to make sure that your team wins a fair majority of the time. Like I said, as long as you don't have complete just dumb drivers that just hit every single wall, miss 20 checkpoints in one race, you should be fine. So we're starting in first. This is the best case scenario, and that means all I have to worry about is fighting with the AI. So I'm gonna hit all my shifts as well as I can, just to get in front, and I'll show you once I get in front what I do. Okay, so let's go. Oh, we get a little bump on our teammate. That's nice, thank you. Alright, now I'm gonna apologize right here in advance. There's gonna be a lot of looking back, so if that's disorientating for you, disorientating. Did I say that right? I think I did. If that messes up with your eyes, I understand it can. I'm sorry. This is just the best way I know of making sure the AI is always behind me. I'm gonna go wide this turn just to make sure my teammates can get around me. So I got 2 teammates in front of me. Oh, we'll make that 3. And now I'm just gonna make sure that I'm the barrier between my teammates and the AI. So I'm going to be looking back all the time, making sure that the AI is definitely behind me. If they get too close, I'm going to slow them down. And I do this even when my teammates are far ahead, because if they miss a checkpoint, that means they're going to be sent back about 10 seconds or 5 to 10 seconds. And I want to make sure that they have enough room to stay in front of me. So I'm going to be looking back and making sure that I slow these guys down. It looks like we have a blue coming up right now. So as long as I can keep these AI behind me, I ensure that our team has a sizable lead, and I don't have to redo this whole trial and waste another 10-15 minutes of just more rubbish players. So if you're a good driver, I mean, this isn't going to be for everyone. If you're a good driver and you don't want to do this trial 3-4 times trying to find a good team, you need to do this. Just, help everyone out, help all your teammates out. You don't have to be the first person to win each race. If you want to do that, go to online challenges, ranked free-for-all. You can be the best in that one, because that's what everyone's trying to do. Right now, our goal is to win as a team. So, even though I can come in first place if I wanted to, I'm not going to, because I want to make sure I don't have to redo this 4 or 5 times. So this guy is a little bit all over the road. I'm going to give him a little bump. Let him get his speed back. And there we go. We won the first race. Just like that. As long as you can win the first 2 races, the 3rd race doesn't matter. You can just freaking, not even finish the race if you so choose to. Just as long as you don't get disconnected. But that is, the tried and true method that I always use, even when I'm racing with my buddies. Sometimes, like, my buddies get a little overeager and they miss a checkpoint. I'm there, if I'm not ramming them, just like, having shits and giggles, I'm there making sure the AI is behind them. And there's been times where, I'm in first place. I think my buddies, my friends list can keep up, But at the very last minute, last 15%, I have to like really stomp on the brakes, make sure the AI has, you know, like it's slowed down so much that my friends can get in front of me and we win just by like a hair. So I'm starting the back this time, which is kind of rough because I don't like fighting with my teammates, and you know, like right there, like I'm not trying to ram him, but he's just all over the road. And yep, here's the AI. There's that. Okay, whatever, Forza. So we're winning right now, and I'm not really too concerned about this race. Seems like my teammates got it. To be honest, I probably should have slowed down right here just to keep the AI at bay. But something in me, I just kind of want to get in first place right now, and that's gonna come bite me in the ass in about a minute. You'll see. Now, I didn't bump that guy hard enough to where he would have gone off the road like that. He just doesn't know how to take his foot off the accelerator. And that should have been my first clue to maybe, you know, not catch up with the red, the second place red. I should have looked more at the leader, not the leaderboard, but the ranking. What do I call it? The positions of red and blue. There we go. And I should have taken more of that into account because we're already at 70%, and I'm trying to catch up with number 2 here, thinking like, you know, I can slow him down, let all my other teammates pass. But I'm looking back now at the map. My teammates aren't even near the other reds. Like, I mean, like they're close, but not close enough to where it would make a lot of a difference. So this is the point where Forza thinks like, hey, I'm gonna be Rocket League for a second and just shunt you off the road. Don't understand that. Don't understand the physics of that. I think it's just unbeatable. They have like special abilities to just completely punt you off the road. Wish I had those every now and then. But we're gonna take this one as an L, and I'm gonna have to do some magic in the last race. Again, I took all the sound out of here because I totally forgot to mute the audio or mute the music in the game. I feel like, honestly, like that should just be like if I turn it off one time, it should be off every single time. I don't need music being shoved down my throat like that. Sorry, Forza. I know you paid a lot of money for these songs, but after hearing them 400 or 500 times a piece, they kind of get old. So, all in all, this trial actually seems to be pretty easy. There's a lot of like tight circuits that you can, if you know how to take corners, you can easily get in first place within the first lap. And, you know, you can really help out your teammates, making sure that they finish and you don't have to do it again as well. So I'm gonna try my hardest to get into first place right now. Try not to ram any of my teammates. It also helps, guys, if you're not going to be able to do this yourself. It also helps if you at least do the trial with a tune. Like, just pick a car, find like a whatever tune it is, like a S1 900, A800, B7, like B700, whatever like the top of the tune is, just so like you don't have to like be the handicap of the team. Just, you know, take the 2 minutes to find the tune of your car, and you know your teammates will greatly appreciate it. Because if you're bottom of S class and you're racing in a trial with actual tuned cars, like these Drivatars, they're not S1 class. Like, they have like rubber banding that puts them in like X class sometimes, and it's just ridiculous. So just help out your teammates and really tune your car, or just download a tune before you enter a trial. So again, over here I'm speed braking them, just kind of cutting them off. If you cut them off, they brake automatically, just to let you know. The easiest way to cut them off is in a turn. You can go super slow, and they always follow the driving line. And again, I'm just making sure that my team has a far enough lead to where they're safe. If they miss a checkpoint, if they hit a wall, they're fine. And yes, so it looks like we're clear for this. Accidentally ram him a little bit. I'm just gonna let him go ahead of me. And that's how you do it, guys. Like, it's that simple. The hardest one I've ever experienced is like S2 road or S2 street racing. Just because the AI on Unbeatable, it just takes so long to reach first place, or even like if you make one mistake, the race is pretty much already over within 30 more seconds. So that's the hardest one to do. But S1, A class, B class, C class, D class. I'm not even sure if there has been a D class trial. There probably has been. But those are all the easiest ones to really make sure that your team wins. If you follow this, if you're a good driver and you're always in front, try doing this method. You're not going to have to redo it, and you're not going to have to like complain about your teammates being trash. You know, just be a little humble for once. And don't take the first place, because if you're in first place and everyone else is in last place, you're obviously going to lose. And that's just, you know, no one wants to have to redo these things 10, 15 times. So, with that, guys, that's all I have to say. Here is my Creative Hub. If you want to follow me, please follow me. That'd be cool. Got 26 followers, which is one more than 25 I had the other day, which is, hey, you know, someone followed me. Thank you if you've watched these videos. And, you know, just take care of each other. Take it easy. I'll catch you later.